Southern Cameroonians who are welcome to this platform. And I will take some time to make sure that the station is live on Facebook.
Obasio kagamname alenguna bababse obasimbi wo chigano orika fan obasinya ibino sonansi aime tumo kamara yad mende kokwe oyena mbengame beime tumo tijang yeno sinye konyanga jang
Just take me some fellow people them for Southern Cameroon, fellow citizens of Ambazonia. This is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief for the Savannah State. I salute una all for Ground Zero. I salute all our commanders, our generals them, and all our forces the way them be currently engaged for La Republique for inside Ambazonia with La Republique du Cameroon, their forces them. Today I don't come again for can give una small update na morning time for here for Hong Kong, and it go still be na early morning or people they go see the sleep for Ambazonia. But I go ahead for give this presentation and this update as we don't talk with na for una service. So we will always try as much as possible for update una with the situation report where it happen for Ground Zero. So I don't come for talk about some outing way Samuel Sako, the former acting interim president for the IG, he don't come make some speech. I go and address them and also forgive una details them about something the way it happen. More importantly, in our effort them for liberate our country, na it be the most important thing. Our diplomatic engagement them, na it be the most important thing, and all those one they go so far so good. We make a lot of progress, and some of the things they know the things they will fit talking for social media. But I want to assure una say we fight more under the radar for lobby the company, the NGOs, the human rights organization, the international partners that will get them for the European Union, as well as those lawmakers in for America and those State Department people that will be in contact with them. The OMPO also they do a very marvelous job for help with the lobby work for make sure say me the United Nations it put in place a fact-finding mission, in particularly for the incident where we happen for Gabu and many other massacres the way that happen across our national territory. We will fight without ceasing for make sure say me justice is finally be given for those people that don't kill them and those in way that don't suffer under La Republique du Cameroon, their brutal army them for our territory. So we will start by playing our national anthem as usual, and then we will go for salute people. I will do very fast briefing. It will take around maybe 20 minutes so that we go fit conclude, and I will play some short videos them as well. So for whoever where you dey, for any place where you watch me, I don't even know whether this thing dey live or not because the software nobody be, you know, it no be my original password, so sometimes I need for put on there. I don't know whether it go on live right now. But in any case, I feel always change the settings so that people they feel watch them later on. So there is no problem with that. So join me, we will sing our national anthem, and then we will go directly to my presentation for today. We will sing a part of the national anthem so that we will just do very, very fast.
For making you a nation and joy forevermore. And of freedom, you shall live in continuity our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. Land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like the stars above. You must my God be the watchman of this nation.
So, fellow Ambazonians, fellow people them for Southern Cameroon, una all highly be welcome for this platform where I go to present and today for una both as una activists, una Vanguard, una FBI, una Sense Pasking, una Lukong, una two-side collars, una own countryman, as well as the Deputy Defense Chief for the Ambazonian Defense Forces. So I want to salute all una as our traditional time for me for salute all man we did for us. I want to salute the people them way they battle the coronavirus all over. I salute you, James Tato and Alliance Ngola. I don't know whether they think they actually show live or not. But the small part for the screen where they show people the way they live around see una two for day. So una know this is not a popularity thing. So we no go about waste plenty time, but we will try to welcome man and encourage una to share the link as well for get a more interactive crowd and we will dish out our presentation. So this one a song from one of our sister Ayuk Uka, a new Amazonian artist. So we want to promote music and promote our culture at the same time. I salute all una for Britain, I salute the one from Belgium, from Germany, all una for abroad, all una the struggle very hard to support family them back to Amazonia. I salute our people them from Bambo. I salute our Jama woman them. For mommy the way they sell for inside restaurant them, woman the way they sell euro. I salute una all now they work carry granite for selam, cocky for selam, all the truck pusher them, the bensikine them. I salute una now hold the economy. All buy and sell and them. Now if una no dey that country no fit work. I salute una all and all picking them for house so they take time for help them, mommy them. Our culture for always help for us, especially when time it am bad like this one. As we also practice the social distancing, the toxic coronavirus they outside now a very serious thing. Now they see people they die all over. Now time for people to shit down for inside house like family. Me no man no begin come out outside anyhow. Una keep basic hygiene. Wash hand every time regularly. If you touch man, you salute man, you go outside, you come back, you wash your hand with soap. And if you don't touch something, don't take that hand, touch your mouth, your eye, and your nose. Now say coronavirus in the enter. So me all money be stay for us as much as possible. And me all taxi driver them when no be ghost town day, when I wipe on a taxi more often. That way when I go protect the people them from coronavirus. Ma send message to the person where they try to call me. Okay. So all man be welcome. All man be welcome. I think I ran salute all now. If I never see some man, I never salute. Or some man they can watch me later on. Catch this salute for the morning. This moment while they pray for you. May I want salute that. For all our papa them and all our traditional rulers them are offer on a small cola nut and a small palm wine to place all that day. And we'll pour small for ground for the one way they don't go before we to meet them be in peace and for begin the be an intercessor them for we. We also thank Papa God when I make heaven and earth. See me continue for look we and to protect we to see our people that suffer. But make sure say me the suffer it come end sooner than later. We want also salute all our Amber boys them. I call una salute, I give una 21 gun salute. At a lot for ground zero. Now wanna be the hero them for that land. The selfless people the way they don't put their life on the line for give we freedom. So Claude Asi, welcome Jia, welcome. You get the same name like Mama Mi. Mama Mi name to Nanjia. So I salute all now today and wanna be welcome again once more. Do one a daily briefing. I go to try as much as possible or as the situation and circumstances that they evolve for ground zero for the come and update the Ambazonia people because we are fighting for the people and we represent the people, so we will be transparent and accountable to you. So all man be welcome. Tino Angwa, you be welcome as well. And all my way there for us and people where they will come. Where when I hear my voice for this time where I go to talk where when I hear them now after una catch the salute at the throw for una make una she don't find protect una self against coronavirus. So we'll go straight for our presentation today. As the date for today, na number 6 day for April 2020. And my name na Capo Daniel, the defense deputy for the Ambazonia Defense Force of the Savannah State, and also una activist. As salute una and I welcome una for this briefing for today. Now also briefing and also some statement, them official statement, them way it don't come from my office and from consultation with the various hierarchy for the Ambazonia Defense Forces, and I say my deliver and for una. We'll also get a meeting with the generals and for ground zero regarding the new policy where the commander-in-chief Dr. Cho Ayaba he done announce say the Ambazonian Defense Forces would then finally reach for the end of our tolerance regarding the consistent attack we get them from enablers and collaborators of La République du Cameroon. Hello, you dey call me and you dey live and all man dey hear you.
Regarding the date is wrong.
Oh, okay, my date be wrong. Thank you. So, ma change the date. Now, our communication department, that guy is just a wonderful guy. He's a doctor, but he volunteers his time and help us so much. I don't know what we would do without him. He's a guy who is doing all the flyers. When you see the flyers, this is the guy doing it. I don't think we have to release his name, but I just want to thank you for the wonderful job. I don't know what I would do without you. And thank you so much for all the updates. When I know say there are some people then when I enablers and me, I need to take time for watch any enabler for follow their news. But our communication department, they always make sure say the things the way they talk and way be important and way they know say I go get interest, they will give me an excerpt so that I go watch them and then I go fit do my job effectively. So we get a wonderful team behind me. We get a wonderful team, wonderful structure where they make sure say make we implement the roadmap we get them for liberate Ambazonia and for give the people them the independent way they be stand up for cry for demand them for 2017 for September 22 and for 1st of October. Now the mandate that will get them from the people them for ground zero and will get a duty for defend them and for fight for. Now the old rule don't take them for inside ADF, so we go fight for the people their right for independence and self-determination until independence is attained. Over our life, we don't promise for fight for that one, irrespective of the consequence. So I thank all the ADF people the way they don't take that oath for our country, for defend and protect our independence and our nationalism. And I thank them all. Wanna be the vanguard, wanna be the valiant soldiers of Ambazonia. All generation of Ambazonia will always thank you. It be an honor for serve in the same institution where Braveheart General Mba Ivor be done leave a big legacy. We would try, we would fight every day for make sure so we keep that legacy and for bring una the independent we una deserve them. We'll be selfless, we'll put Ambazonia first before anything, before any politics, any group. We'll put Ambazonia ahead of us because now our mission that. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be welcome. I want to welcome all people then for Kugwe. We are picking them for Kugwe where then they are brought and at home. The one there for Batibo, for Bali, for Gozang, and all Ambazonia sons and daughters, for Miselele, for Tiku, for Umoyojok, for Victoria, Asaloduna, for Bakwereland, for all across Ambazonia, Asaloduna, welcome una. We're picking them also for Insango Kitunja, Asaloduna, for Meme, all una be welcome una come good. We see there for battle, for fight for our independence, and I want to inform una today, say the struggle it go for the right direction and will be closer for victory more than ever before. The enemy be desperate because the president for La République du Cameroon, he be in isolation, he is sick terribly, he be in life support, and any moment if he die, it will be a moment for we for seize our independence, for take total control for our territory, and it will be a moment for La République du Cameroon, their troops them, for finally leave our country. They know, as we all know, say they fight an illegal war, an immoral war, and they push them for do atrocity the way most of them they not really want them, but they go ahead because of Mr. Pobia, his leadership and his brutality against even the troops themselves. He could also give a unique opportunity for the Ambazonian the way they save for this colonial military for come back home fall behind our lines and for defend the integrity and the nationalism and the sovereignty for our nation, they will need to come back all. We want also take this moment also for appeal for our citizens them, where they for inside Yaoundé and Douala in particular. Say me them be mindful of the danger where you go fall for those cities them when Mr. Paul Biya go die. Now time for them for start think for come back for Ambazonia, because we don't understand from our intelligence who get them say Mr. Paul Biya, if people then they no go hesitate and they go look we the so-called Anglophones them like a target for their anger when Mr. Paul Biya go die. Likely they go start for begin go around for those quarter them where they be done mark take a statistic for the one the way the so-called Anglophone they stay there for Bonamosadi, for Biamasi and all those places and for Yaoundé, including for Bonaberi and for places and for Douala where you get plenty our citizens and they go be target. Would one send advice say any Ambazonian way there for La Republique du Cameroon within this next week, if it be possible for you to come back home, can stay for the main city center, the way be relatively free from La Republique du Cameroon, their burning activity them. When if you come back and stay for the immediate Pobia, die can pass, we will join take that country back together. If we do work for the government, try to make some excuse, come back home. Now time for one to come back home. So we want call for the people of Bamenda, we don't try to encourage them to send out enough information, say the La Republique du Cameroon, they want trick them, the open shop them today, said na for go for coronavirus disinfectant. The way na a trick for fight against their will for independence. Me they no hear, me they shine their eye, me they no open their shop them. So all man we hope so don't talk that one. And then for the Atlantic State, for the capital city for the Atlantic State, for our main capital for Ambazonia, Buea, I don't want inform the students then for Buea. Say me they inform na their job also for safe life, me they inform all francophone teachers them where they teach for Buea. Say me them vacate our territory within this month. By the end of this month, our forces them where they for inside Buea, they go arrest any Cameroon francophone when a teacher for Buea, where it participate for the Cameroon their activity, their government illegal activity them within Ambazonia. So any francophone where it dey for inside Buea, our capital city, by the end of this month, we will arrest them and we will sanction them in accordance with the Geneva Convention for violating and participating in the recolonization process and the francophonized linguistic genocide for Ambazonia. So spread the news, inform all francophone the when a government officials them for La Republique, when a colonial administration them way then they for Buea in particular, say the Ambazonian Defense Forces will go carry out some operation, we will send some of our operatives them inside Buea for visit them for their residence. If you know any francophone where they stay for Buea, when a government worker, no be general francophone will not get any problem against their civilians them. But francophone where they teach for Buea University in particular, where they teach for government school them in particular, they will be arrested as from next month if they for inside Buea. That one I think say if it come in, they no talk say they no be done here. So now the news in that way it come 2 days ago also we don't hear about the atrocity them and the public execution of two Ambazonian farmers and where they for inside Ngokitunja. One of them in name na Jeffak Felix and another one na Febwe Henry. Febwe Henry and Jeffak Felix na two farmers then way La Republique du Cameroon just suspect say then be connected with the Ambazonian their forces then for inside and Ngokitunja, then come for they can surround the whole village, go house to house, begin thief people their money, harass people them. One power with that power there on a sick bed, on a dying bed, then still move money for that pie house, 150,000. You know go call the pie name because the pie the fear say the fee come back and kill you for they then take that two boy them, publicly execute them. And those are crimes against humanity. It shows La Republique du Cameroon their forces them, the terrorist forces them, they assassinate, they do targeted killing of Ambazonian males, extrajudicial killing without any trials. Those are crimes against humanity and they go come fall back only for Mr. Paul Biya head. So we salute our people them from Ngokitunja who feel their pain. Now time this will encourage all people them across Ambazonia for go farm. When I take this over advantage, say na time for coronavirus, for social distancing, say me all man go work farm. Because if we no work farm this time, the hunger will go come if it destroy even our independence. So now time for we for work farm. Without farm, our people then go to run, they will come out of village, chop no go day, make no man no be tired for village, make no man no be lazy for inside village. Because they don't talk say na time for coronavirus, people they should on for house, then una two una dey for Ambazonia, una they should on for house. No, most village area them, unless na person we don't come out for Bamenda or for Buea or for Victoria, it come back for village, una get for be careful with those people them. But it go be safer for people then for begin go for farm now, go begin work. For make sure say next harvest season enough chop they go dey, because with the cut off with La Republic, more and more thing they go be very hard for our civilians them if they no work farm this time. So we encourage people they meet them go work farm, community farm. Wanna work more and more, and it go actually better for people them for save them from La Republic to Cameroon the attack if them go to stay for farmhouses them. Use this time productively for work for farm. So now the thing then that way I want update una where they go on for La Republic to Cameroon. We also want to still confirm for una say we don't get also now another a second party confirmation say Mr. Pobia is there alive, just like will be announced for una. It don't be confirmed now. Say they don't even Maurice come to win now one of their people then too. He don't stand talk publicly. Mr. Pobia they alive, but he be very frail. It is sick. He be in life support if he die at any moment. So they expect say he go die within this period. Them now he will be done plan our program. We don't already have most of our ammunition. They will done prepare them now for the takeover. We need to do fight anyhow, but we will fight strategically. We will follow a roadmap. We will believe say it will give our people them the independence we don't want them. Our international partners and where they support we, then be aware of our plan and it work in concert with our diplomatic effort for recognition as well. So we pray me all na stand up fine, and for all forces then for ground zero for try for engage with we for get the details on the takeover plan. Our population then too they go be involved strategically. We go to release those information more in particularly for ground zero. So now go to receive those informations them from we. So we go also the share material them for ground zero, physical material them for quarter by quarter, and for village by village for inform our people them about the action the way they go take them within 24 hours after Mr. Pobia then be declared dead. So when I keep up, when I begin be vigilant, when I receive information then. And now one of the reasons then this way they behind the anti-Ambazonian Defense Forces then what they see them across our territory, where the enablers and where then they for abroad, they use their collaborators them be highly motivated within this period for destabilize we so that we no go be able to capitalize on the advantage we will get them within the coming days and the coming weeks for take back our country. So we will be vigilant, but like Hezekiah and how did they call him? The other one way become for Nebuchadnezzar for can build the walls of Jerusalem. Man, no get my own Gideon moment for here. But during the period where they build the wall of Jerusalem, they build at them, they be work with one hand, they defend with another hand. So now so we go fight our liberation struggle. We as the commander-in-chief Duncan lay out the new policy. We go to fight for liberate our country. We go to fight for defend ourselves both against the external forces and the internal forces. Within the next few days, when I go to see the Ambazonian Defense Forces on the ground, how they go to take action for eliminate the eternal threat, then we'll get them. So we'll then explain this one for all people then fine, and we will go ahead for show now wait to wait it happen. But before I do that one, we want also announce for Ambazonia and say we'll then declare General Daiman in particular as the #1 enemy for the Ambazonian Defense Forces, and any place where it be found for inside Ambazonia or for ground one, would the order all our forces them for immediately bring it under custody and for report to our supreme commander for ground zero for direction on what to do. So General Daiman is the enemy #1. I know I even call his name na terrorist. His name na Agbo. We will release his name and more information about it. His name na Agbo. It is stay for Nigeria. It is just come for inside Ambazonia for can commit this atrocity them. Na a collaborator with the La Republique du Cameroon, their regime. I go provide una information them more after I go finish this segment. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I hear the impostor, the man where Seseko Ayoktabi Bidan Saki, how did they call it in name again? Somewhere Ekome, where they say insist say he be na the acting interim president, but we know say he no be. Seseko Ayoktabi remains the only recognized leader of the IG and Sako and Chris Anu have been fired. No matter which way they do them be fired. They will be fired in the right procedure. Harmony Bogba, the man we know law pass all man. When I be the president for the law association, I be declare indictment for treason, and they be fire. He say me go answer question for money they don't even for my trip to Buea. So I go left that one. I go play on the video where I want address them today. Where Sako dan give yesterday for the which way they call them na the town hall meeting. So I want address that particular video. Gonna give me a moment. When if you imagine say I don't get that video for here. Okay, I'll go see send that that video. Now just hold on. There for my phone. Okay, here we go. Okay, so my fellow country people them. Now I want to address today for now the language where the collaborator, the enabler, somewhere come Sako, the person where Sissoko don't fire ye, he don't can make speech again. He insist say na he be the head for the IG. So when they talk say no be the head, but he don't make some speech where it concerns some of our forces then where they be done kidnap them for inside Buea. So I want come for today can address them like the top ADF chief way there for inside the Savannah State. Ma see the message where I receive them again. Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. I don't get the video, no worry.
We're doing.
So I go silence my phone, eh? Chai! When I thank about the hell up, I see plenty of people that they send me the video. So my country people them, and me I be the responsible official for our forces them for instance Savannah State. So I want come today for clarify which way the enabler them where they should done for abroad. They don't send our Pekin them then go catch 23 members of our forces them for inside Buea, and they don't make a statement about their life. A lot of Ambazonian of goodwill. The family members of these 23 soldiers them be very worried. So it be very responsible for we for come accounts and talk about which way the chief enabler it don't do them for these people them. So that if we give answer for the Ambazonian people and the family for these 22 soldiers then way then be worried. Some of them be married, then get picking them, then get business them. Where then they need to answer them. So make I play the video where the former acting interim president for the IG either make the speech make una hear.
Just a sec. Here's what I found.
That were arrested, are they alive or dead? The truth is that a report was issued by the county government of La Republic. A report was issued. Alive or dead. The truth is that a report was issued by the county government of La Republic. A report was issued. And communicate, it is out there. And after looking into the whole issue, this government's spokesperson, Secretary Chris Anu, also went out and narrated gave the report to the people as it was.
When I see how the first talk, you need the first be physically stable, because these are murderers. These are petty thieves in this revolution. I think Eric Tatoran produced physical evidence for which we've done to always talk about the criminal activities of Samuel Komesako. But I play the video, make una hear, and then I go talk exactly, I go respond so that me una know who una be concerned Ambazonian citizens them and the family member them for those 23 youths them where they don't kidnap them. Make una hear what way he don't talk about them. You want a very serious matter. The motto for our revolution now, one for all for one. No one life no be less important for Ambazonia, so we take them very, very seriously. When I hear it away, the chief enabler a talk.
It was public knowledge, and so I don't even want to go there. Secretary Chris is here. He can just tell you again what is said. Maybe with this number of people here present, you might remember exactly that he said so, and that is exactly what it is. It does not change. If they are alive, maybe the Republic knows whether they are alive or they are dead.
So somewhere Ikome Sako, where na he be the chief enabler, na he give the order, na he control those forces, then na he set the policy for those forces them. He don't tell una say it is exactly what Chris Ano says. That is a fact. And he talks say if them be alive, na only La République du Cameroon go know whether they don't die or not. We be done already here Romo within the Buea warrior, the so-called Buea warrior, because those are not warriors anymore. We be done get Romo, say they want to trade those soldiers them with La République. That means say they be done contact La République, say me then give them money, me then give hand over these Ambazonia defense forces them, because they know say our forces them are the most fierce and most feared forces them. We Cameroon government they fear them. So they want go do exchange. They kidnap our people, then for go sell them for La République du Cameroon take money. We be done he get the Romo already, but we had no evidence to back it. So we will not be fit talk them out there because we will not be get evidence. So wait to wait Samuel Sako the talk. When I be the gang boss for this boy them, it will give we a better understanding for wait to wait if possibly it don't happen with those our fighters them. We'll be here from the keep people there, they be done kidnap and go hold them for Kikai come. Then part them was saw around talk for one of them. I know one give more information for their safety, but I don't talk with one of those people the way General Chacha be kidnap them for inside Banso. Go keep them for that he come. Where they be bring this Ambazonian our fighter every day. They be talking for that Saturday. Before Chacha one die. For Saturday, it be done I think on Monday. For Saturday, they be release all those people them. But before they want release the people they be done kidnap them for Banso. They be divide our fighter them for day into groups them. Now the information that will be get them, that information will be confirmed by our inside sources and some of the people the way they be kidnap them for inside for Kikai come carry and go to Kikai come. So we be done hear some information say they want sell those our fighter them for La République take money. So wait Samuel Sako the talk them the embarrassing ask this question when you no be prepared. And it don't talk, you know, when you lie there like a pregnancy, you used to say you go make mistake, you give out the truth. So when I hear again wait talk when I go know say these are the people the way they collaborate with La République du Cameroon for kill our soldier them for financial gains. When I hear wait talk.
If they are alive, maybe La République knows whether they are alive or they are dead.
So when I hear wait talk, it say maybe La République because them when they then catch our soldier, use the Buea warrior for arrest those soldier them, and then make video for the soldier they are gun them. We me say they don't confirm say the soldier then do them. Now they want tell una say na La République fit tell una whether that soldier then they alive because now then they work with La République, now then hand that boy them probably for La République du Cameroon, and now then be the collaborator, now they do work with the enemies. Now why that way even the ran sack Sako enough go. Because the thing where don't go put hand for La République, it must she don't for here for do am. So my country people them, may we take due diligence. I go play on our way to way. Chris Ano, he says he don't talk about this our people them. The first thing where Chris Ano he don't talk about our 23 picking the way they don't kidnap him. Now this, ma play the video make una hear. That way they want catch that our people them after they don't make the plan. Now Chris Ano he speech this way he talk about our people as way he boss somewhere he comment Sako talk say way to way the Chris Ano talk na exactly way to way be now the thing this way the Chris Ano be
they will be crushed. This what happened in Buea should send a message. They will be crushed. This what happened.
So now their intention be na for crush those people them. So una dan hear way to way the Chris Ano talk as Samuel Sako talk say way to way talk na exactly way to that way they intend for do for crush those our people them for hand them for La République, me La République du Cameroon do them the dirty job when their intention for crush our boys them
in Buea should send a message to the ADF and the AGOVC that this interim government would no longer sit down to negotiate with you out there.
So when I know they don't explain the intention, say the intention now for destroy not La Republic, but the intention now for destroy the Ambazonia Defense Forces for make sure say me they no exist for inside Ambazonia. That one not be any objective of win the war for our independence. Now an objective for assist La Republic du Cameroon for stop our potential for give them the victory for the people them. So we not know that one very well. I want me to also hear from those people them they are what the way they be done talk about our soldier them. The first one where we can talk about our soldier them, ma play the video. Now the enabler them. Now the actual handler them where they don't form that structure, put them for day, promise them position them for La Republique du Cameroon, where they call themselves the Buea County. So now the official in this ma play the
things
video.
that I'm not going to disclose here because they are now in the keeping of the Buea warriors, and for security reasons as well for our people, it is not a good thing to disclose those here. But there were certain things that we know exactly where they are made, we know exactly where they've come from, but they have not come from far away.
Essentially, they are coming from, I mean, if they are carrying La Republique du Cameroon military uniforms, there is no doubt they are coming from La Republique.
So when I hear the people the way them be so cold, big liars, they lie in public without any shame. Look at Chris Ano. The talk say this boy them the commander for La Republique. 8 of those 23 boys are from Kugwe. 8 of them are sons and daughter of Kugwe. So when I get Kugwe Pikin, then when I go ask them, 8 of their Pikin and they for inside that group where they will go with General Ifan for day. Majority of them then come up for inside Mezam. You get I don't want to give their name them because our security they say will not give out their names them because of the possibility say will be already suspected and they for La Republique will not be even want to release their images because of that. Our security clearance the will not release them. So most of those people then are fighter the way all na for ground zero na know am. Some of them be being an associate member them for inside the Ambazonia Defense Forces, not be even the ADF member them. Just associate member the way they be form that contender forces they come out. Their mission be being for go deliver weapons and for go collect new weapons them. We don't see the video where they be go for inside Pinyin, go give weapons them. So these are facts. But these two people them, these two clowns them, these two enablers, they can't stand for lie point blank, eyeball to eyeball with una Ambazonian them. Say those boy them na La Republique. Say they even talk say they even when I see the same lie where they done they put them before. They talk say they be carry La Republique du Cameroon flag. When I be done see the video the way they show those weapons them. If it actually be now they be uniform the way they get them for their camp, then carry and put them on top they back them for their backpack, then talk say na La Republique du Cameroon their weapon than that. So when I see these people then get no credibility. I will tell una exactly which way they do them so that make una be sure for which way it happen, because we know say the people they lie. Now people really they lie for now the devil them, as the Bible talks say the devil is a liar. So first of all, my first play the other video, me gonna hear which way this guy self he named na Luista. This monster way they for corner this monster for here. He named na Luista. Now the one the way they don't go, they hope for take this struggle for them na their own economy for them for can go get position for La Republique. As una be done here, evidence go seek and come out again. Because we know they can't stand for there for lie una. They don't promise them position for La Republique. They use their own country boy them where they feel manipulate them. The one the way most of them are thieves them because they correct fight away again normal says normal band some man no go join this boy them. Say boy warrior. Go kill na own brother them. So now the thing this way they happen. I play the audio, the first video, where this layman, Luista, this murderer, this bloodsucker, this killer of his own boy people them. If he say if this struggle finish, when he say he go come back for they go shoot down for outside. The family for fine. Innocent blood. Where he don't give instruction, me then go kill him. Lie say the work for La Republique. Oh, una for Buea, una no work way for bidan do am. Na if start those camp there for inside Buea. The one can fool una say na La Republique because they don't decide say they go fight for group way if he help them find, if he make sure say me them be effective. When I hear the first video where he be released,
when they confronted the gang of murderers
it turns out to be about 39 ADF fighters. A battle quickly ensued, and even when the mission commander noticed that they were ADF fighters, called for restraint, called for them to put down their arms, they did not put their arms down. Unfortunately, I say, this was led by their own brother, whom I now understand is resting in peace. We understand that when the mission commander called for arms to be laid down, a few of the ADF members laid down their arms, but their own brother ordered for fire to be opened by the ADF forces onto his own brothers, members of the Buea warriors. So battle ensued. We understand there have been some casualties, and may their souls rest in peace.
So now the liar this, now the murderer this. The one when they talk say witchcraft, people they come up for village, press people their neck for night. The one he own witchcraft. Now the one way when he come for Buea, they need for tie of a stick burn am for killing a Buea son. For come outside can lie, as we be done release a video. Unfortunately, I not be show that video because Facebook will likely shut down this platform if I show that video. But we be done release a video where show now how they be done catch General Phone, tie hand for back, then drag it go and begin to make mockery of it. Go put gun for a forehead, then shoot it point blank, execution style. So for if we can pathologically, for can create a story for justify specifically the execution for General Phone. For lie say they become surrender them, all man put gun for down. Now General Phone come out can't talk say me people they attack me, all man take gun for fight. Now why that way they assassinate General Phone. For if we come up with this specific story. Now for tell una say he collaborate with the Cameroon army them, where General Phone be the kill them as a sniper for ADF. He collaborate with them and they be done specifically target General Phone for execution. Una remember say out of the 39 people the way they be arrested, the way they be kidnapped for day, most of them will be a General Phone picking them, where they be release them. Now why that the remaining number become remain number 23. Those picking them for day, they don't talk, they threaten their life, they fear for even talk. And we not even need to begin expose their testimony for outside, but they don't explain exactly what way it happened. We don't also show the video. So it be stated without any doubt, say this man is a liar, is a murderer. It is justify the assassination of Ensor Pikin, where they kill him on behalf of the Cameroon military. Today, we not hear their boss somewhere come Sakodan talks a person way they respond for them. Now the Cameroon army. Maybe we go ask now the Cameroon army. They go tell Unawara the ADF soldier them be alive because likely way to way happen. I said they don't carry that picking them, go sell them for La Republic of Cameroon, take money. We be down here say 3 of them be die for inside their vehicle camp where they be attacked. The other time they run left them mid and die for day. Will never be confirmed or not. Some people they don't talk say na some soldier na ADF soldier they for Buea where they be catch and keep them for day. We don't try to get information, but it be so difficult for we to get the information. Even the Cameroon army where they become for that camp, they never even release a picture where it be unusual because every camp where Cameroon army that attack them for inside Ambazonia, the Cameroon army themselves they release the picture them. So it show the high level collaboration where these people the way they do for diaspora they collaborate with the Cameroon army for use their own picking them way some of them. Now just dullness they make and they need to understand. Now a disgrace for the Banso people then. Banso people don't remember the hero there for Banso. Banso they don't be known for Southern Cameroon as one of the people the way they get eye. When I remember the doctor for Banso, when I go bring Canada, he go work for Canada, go school for Canada. He impressed the Canadian people that suited and can open water plant for inside Banso. The whole Southern Cameroon land be proud for the intelligence for a Banso man. Aijo become he can't jump for Nangwa for a palace. He go visit na fun for inside Banso land. For show na the important role we Banso the play for inside Southern Cameroon in life. Yet today the elites for Banso they don't quiet. They need to can't stand for talk the truth for public. Yes, Yerim Aran released small statement. Honorable way Baran should be quiet, me the key their own picking them. When I see the people that ran key 7, this boy them, they ran murder 7 youth them for Banso. When I ran see the picture, the youth, the elites that she don't quiet. They ran murder money a woman, key them for squares, the elites that she don't quiet. When I ran get video today, they send the video for outside. They talk how they want go attack their own brother them for inside Meluf. For go attack them for inside General Kapoi camp. Boy, the way when I know say right from the beginning that they be the fight for this struggle for inside Amazonia under the leadership of Ayabacho. They want take and turn them today because La République du Cameroon it don't give them money. Make no man in no talk. Say there no be no will never use enough time for sensitize people them for give these people them enough time. When our boy go to take offensive action, we hope say all man it go feel no say we don't do everything humanly possible for avoid human loss. Because wait will be happen for Gozang, that crossfire would regret and today. When I remember wait General Mba Ivo be doam, our first general for ADF for Ground Zero, wait be the struggle for doam when these things they be the count up. General Ivo no be ever choose confrontation. He bodyguard, big number, he work for the same foot, they do the same thing. Make a play one of the video for General Ivo, make it show na how the ADF their position be the approach these things for Ground Zero. When I see the video,
La République game money if you take the best of the shift the world, but still yet will succeed them because of God. If they say and say we will not the bear risk, we will not do nothing. The day on will bring confusion within us. Me they come all them very come meet we.
So when I see now the ADF general this General Ivo, time we be the people already they be done manipulate them because time they be announced and say they don't create government. We not be a legitimate government. They not be actually creating a government as the architect. Cousin Anyangwe it can't stand talk them. Many of the forces them for Ground Zero we will be done train them. They abandon their camp, say me then go join a government because oh man, it is sound good for a layman in ear. Say government, they don't make government. So then come on go but that side. We not in no first day like government. It cause confusion for Ground Zero. They start use them. They infiltrate on the way they be done set up Siseko, me then catch and go time for Yaoundé. They start manipulate the system for use these people then for destroy the revolution by attacking our forces them. Not be only ADF where they attack them. When I be see how they start for Tiger 1, it leads for fighter the way it be provide them for Samuel Sako and a pastor Kaba them, the one John Ige one. They release those names them for La République. He go come back for win a true journalism for Yaoundé. Then give all the phone number where they collect them for fighters then give them for La République. They don't wipe all Tiger fighter them. Tiger 1 be the worker cry from one radio station to another. They never do them only for Tiger. Then go for Arike. He go stop election. They come catch him. Say me then key that one. Then come out for Arike. When I hear the latest one for Bush Rambo for Uku. Then go catch Bush Rambo. They miss it for catch him. They catch na second in command. Till today so we not say Bush Rambo. He did life na in hiding. When I see what will happen for Cross. All thing where it happen. These people they do them for una eye. And I blame now we Ambazonian because we never be wise enough to understand where to Cameroon government is doing with our people them. They don't move Siseko for put their own person for manipulate that same system. Where they be done one we say we no create government. We don't go create a virtual government for use that government for destroy our struggle. One other video they I'll play them before I go for the diamond video. Now part of the thing where he the Sako he can't stand he talk him. The impostor where they don't fire he still pretend say he be na the head for the IG. Ma play a video people here.
Bring this coordinate the activities of these groups that are working for the good of our people and for Amazonia. We as a government we are like the father and the mother of all. We don't discriminate by name. We discriminate by character. If some people are organized.
So wait to where the former pastor, the con man in the talk, now say would the judge now by character. Judging by the character, you don't lie Ambazonia people. Say you and I invite Ambazonia for go talk for United Nations Decolonization Committee. Public lie. All man see am for your eye. You don't lie if we want judge you for character. Before you want come for this struggle, you don't do 419 for inside Chico Day for come for Buea. All that side you don't take money, including the one who don't release the audio. You don't chop money for bank, church bank. You somewhere Sako, you don't chop money for church bank. Eric Tato, he don't come finally because them provoke he. No be saying that way we want them. Because I be done talk from the time where Aringwa then go move 82,000 or 81,000 open bank account give you the ATM. Say na your salary that for presidential corner. You start take money, they live good, go buy house, buy motor, chop Ambazonia people with that money with their blood. You go take and send the money for buy gun. If we the judge na by character, nothing that way you the do am. Nothing that way you the do am. You the send people that meet and go do kidnapping for ransom. The bad character will the same for ground zero today. That way Siseko be there for year. For IG. No kidnapping for ransom, no be there. That way General Ivo be there. No kidnapping for ransom, no be there for inside ground zero. Now you that can introduce this county by county. The same general that meet and go collect tax. The general, you know very well, we be done make all kind of statistics. Present them for una, present them for the Ambazonia people. Say, will you know fee take tax where you know be government? And when you go take tax, how you go do control the picking the way they take tax? As a matter of fact, you actually legalize na kidnapping for ransom because when those boys are going to do their excesses, you know go to control them. Today, the same people the way they do that kidnapping for ransom, they do work with you. The Buea warrior them, they cut ticket for motor them. Any man they take your own cut your own ticket, chop the motor, chop the money. So they don't want me any other force come for inside Buea because they go can't scatter their corruption. Like wait Dr. General Mba Ivo be the talking for his soldier and for day. The kind people the way una the select and for work with them, now the one the way now already criminal for ground zero. We don't see general no be only ADF una the fight them. Wusa Koramande. Koraman be there for inside Baliwe all we will be seeing for as I hear how they go stop brasserie their job. They don't want can bribe general that they eat enough to take the bribe. There is chakara all those business and way they run ban for Ambazonia. Wait till na do am. The general then go kill it, bury alive, then bury Koraman alive. From information what they hear, then bury Koraman alive. Now the people that die working for inside Bali. Ma first play some other video. Ma bring a neutral artist, neutral activist. Me can talk for Ambazonia people exactly where to una they do am. The kind people don't use them for inside Bali day for go attack Kugwe. Which type of people we una use them? For Ambazonia people una hear from a neutral person. Una hear.
Man, and me when me I know say I be fool. I'm say I be fool. When I hear say for revolution, they don't contribute money. People that they go buy their houses. They don't stop, they still work, but they buy houses. Population they die for ground zero. I don't ask you, Dr. Sako. I don't get problem with you. I don't get problem with no leader. But I want to ask you, Dr. Sako, I get all una question. Dr. Sako, time when Sisi Gwayukta be president for Ambazonia, we not hear one single case for kidnap. Now when you be president for Ambazonia, they kidnap our papa, then whip him ukolas. You don't do it for stop him. Me and show some power for Batibo. The useless boy of Batibo they call it Amba. Some of them go kidnap some papa for Batibo.
Now this boy them for Batibo, where did they use them? Now the commando is picking and that. When I go hear the general, I name them. Now the same general the way they engage in torture, in kidnapping for ransom. Now those one the way Sakodan specifically select them. Like a con man way down master the act of the deal. Now the one the way down pick them up, one the way them be prone to corruption, now the worker pick them. That way General Arike be drive Amigo because he begin long hand for inside Boyo. Now he will go pick him. Amigo he been a good fighter. But because of something the way they do and for the way no be correct, the movie, now that one way go pick him. All one way they remove and put him outside, now the one way they go pick him. So now yeah.
Whipping where they whip that power bulldogs. Power for around 60.5 years. They whip up a bulldogs. Pass a beko. They whip him. Pass a world. They whip him. Who call us Amber Boy of Batibo. Now I be talk for Amber Boy of Bali say, make una stop moon and not begin torture or mami them. General Legend.
Una no General Legend now. For the part of the Batibo cartel.
Pass show that back fine. Now our papa the Batibo. When a Amber boys them for Batibo, they catch him. Go whip the pa. Whip and so on a city back. I say on a city back. Pay back the Bobby. No be Bobby oh. Now pay back that so I see so. Now Amber boys them.
So that
mark, that big one. Now mark for collars. I'm paying. Pass it what yo.
I'm paying.
Pass it what yo. For pie back
Well, some sorrowful thing, man, they laugh.
the whip for Batibo. And they go then also the same family for power contribute for revolution. That means that the struggle between for torture population.
My brother, ask him. The struggle between our torture population, now we suffer our own people. They go come, they give excessive lockdown unnecessarily, without any justification, because their intention about suffer our population. So they me themselves them talk say we no want this struggle again, because na thing way they don't go make deal with Mr. Pobia say they go liberate we. Now they come. Now the same type of corrupt politician them like John Fundi. John Fundi they become for this struggle. The pretense na people them for the struggle. But what way they be do am, na say they just come for inside, but can't take advantage. Say now they will go sit down for that negotiation table with Mr. Pobia for solve am, for calm we down. Now that wicked black man syndrome. Now then that now the wicked black men and this I call them. Then they not they different with John Fundi. They come for this struggle, even the one the way they use them for diaspora. Even I notice them. All the one the way they commercial county head. Time will be start this struggle, they no be there. Who's a Ray Baba then they? Who's a Larry then they? All those people they will be start this struggle with them when they be the champion the struggle. They know they will ye. They don't come out all. Even Sakoi own people, even the Seseko own people them. JC them. All them, even the scoopers them. All man don't come out for them because wait where they do them, no between where it be in line with wait where if you make a move win. And they not be foolish people. Not feel say Christian no know where they do them. They know very well. Now because not be first people where they first believe in our dream for independence. Now people they be just come the fee say now play they go just come so turn the struggle when they go talk say me then go solve the problem. They solve it now for this case now say me then go calm me down, make all the blood way they don't take a me go. Me the injustice way they do and for we me continue. Me another generation can fight. Now their intention that. But they don't come, they try to eliminate people the way they be ready to fight true. They don't eliminate the tigers. They don't eliminate Koraman. They don't go for Bush Rambo, the same thing where they want to do. They don't go for Wazuzu. Eliminate them all for make sure say make the struggle it come for position where the people go sell and now cash their money. Me the people then continue for live under this slavery. I'll bring back the video for our general, for the ADF general where they be done kill him. Make gonna hear the policy and the approach where will be the use them and the same approach we don't use them up to today. Where General Efang Duwaka go around the talk for the soldier them. Now a man of few words. You never make video like General Ivor Ben at the same thing.
The Republic game money if you take the best of the shift the world. They still yet to succeed them because God. If
they not God,
you know the bare risk, we do nothing. The day on will bring confusion within us. Me they come all them they come meet we.
You see now the way to this way the ADF be the do for ground zero. Through our general for ground zero. Because our overall commander for ground zero already take the lead for implement the policy. For provide weapons them, provide bullets them. Now the same thing where he second in command. Now when the overall commander General Efang he do the same policy. When the say they don't part they no fit deny say we work for liberate una, they go can't try to distinguish them for say no, you know be una person again, the one on a person. The same person they do the same thing. No different. No different. Yeah.
Plenty of the visit me, visit ourselves. I believe so no the quarry, and I didn't have come. We know they fair, we know hold gun fair, say some man some come hold gun, who can sit down calmly for talk. Now just the few and they down, the ones that they be like leader, the other and then they do.
When I go hear the reason, the type of people ready to follow them. When I hear.
Call for chameleon. Okay, no blank me within us. Don't do this. The groups and never started. They burn my house because of money. Don't ask you no day. They kidnap you.
When I hear.
But I never say I'm inside my toy. I just believe I don't give me. I say I didn't know the soldier on my toe. All the two commanders for the group on my toe. But I hear news. I don't hear news. Then can never call me them. Because no give me no black. No give no blank me within us. No give no grievancy. We can't do. She don't all we together. For talk some of the things that were here. And we don't put all those things that will clarify ourselves. Well, I will know any of those things. I think that I agree with today. Plenty of the visit me, visit ourselves. I believe so no the quarry, and I didn't have come. We know they fair, we know hold gun fair, say some man who there for the matter. It talks say this so some power complain on mommy, so they don't can access some money take them. Or sometimes they don't burn the house, sometimes they don't do this. But groups and never start they burn my house because of money don't ask you no day. Or spoil them are true. Now some street there for some corner where they take them.
Now yeah.
If true no street all will take one my own, no so they need pay no man. Because I never see no soldier for Soka dead for the matter. Why don't you say beat some man Sunday take 1,000? Now the highest thing that don't plan and not see him. And I've get travel here, me some man talk Sunday. So don't hold it. I never ever see him some place.
When I see the type of soldier the way they be willing for talk and for negotiate, General Iborg already in this video give una a good insight for way to hold and talk. And if I mean una hear for your own voice, una understand the dynamic way they go on for ground zero, una hear.
Soldier for Soka dead for the matter. He talk say this so some power complain oh mommy. So they don't can access some money take him. Or sometimes they don't burn your house. Sometimes they don't do this. But groups they never say they burn my house because of money they don't ask you no day. They kidnap you. They do this. But I never see them inside my toy. They come or spoil them are true. Now some street there for some corner where they take them. If true no street all will take one my own, no so they need pay no man. Because I never see no soldier for Soka dead for the matter. Why don't you say two the king for ground zero and then the cost them for put leaders, group, all for bring confusion. And the group that they enter inside plenty they're gonna go thief. Now they make the now they sound like say me they not join with this man because the man we talk true.
Yes, now they place that for the video. When I hear it way General Iborg talk the group the way that they enter for inside this thin way they want to bring division for ground zero. The problem not be being a different forces them because they be different forces them already. People where they can't lie on a talk say that time when no man no be no water, it be in a ADF or it be in a Soka dev. Now then that for the different groups they work hand in hand. Not to know be they say the problem I say we get plenty group them. Plenty group they be already there. But they be the work fine. And here the type of group the way they go join the people the way they want bring division. Me General Iborg explain how we own mob gonna hear.
And the group that they enter inside plenty they're gonna go thief. Now they make the now they sound like say me they not join with this man because the man we talk true. Sometimes they talk like that man agree for join me because if he come, I go spoil them alive. Or if he come, I'll spoil them a true. Now some street there for some corner where they take them.
When at the year, most of those forces them where they join these enablers their scheme for divide our forces them for ground zero. For make a me them no work with each other. Now those forces them where they already take kidnapping for ransom, where they already work bad dirty job. Now those forces them where they benefit for those things them, they partner up with these pastors them, where they can destroy our struggle. Now they partner up with them because they know say that pastor them, they go give them some semblance of legitimacy, say they work for the people them. Why they go to do their kidnapping for ransom, they take money for trader them, they take money for people them for inside quarter, then they give them to that video the way they want them. At the same time, why our people they suffer, they do what way their master they want them for ground zero for go kidnap these other real fighters the way that they bring in consensual judgment for them because they know like General Iborg talk they are good them it convict their heart. They see General like what way they do them for ADF it vex them because they win. It make and they also that they refuse it but what will they do? We will provide them weapon. So then when they need to provide that it vex them. Now that wicked black man syndrome it worry them. They've not go take money for the Republic she don't quiet because we're going to do the good job they go to vex. Now either way anytime we will be focused they try to shake ground for disturb place them for destroy we. General Iborg don't talk them very clearly. So when my way want talk say no he already know. We don't explain everything we all Ambazonia they know. So ladies and gentlemen, I want take for talk for now because say we enter inside a new era for our defense force, our policy them. We go to take offensive action for defend ourselves against forces the way they don't already declare their intention for attack we. We don't reach for the end of the road for our tolerance. Our people they don't hear our voice, our supporter them, we don't try to turn play with them so because we no one go start for begin attack our other forces them. But as Dr. Cho Ayabaran talk, the commander-in-chief even lay out the policy, say no person no go be an exemption for our self-defense for ground zero. Any person will threaten our force, any person will get intention, will be a threat against our force, they go act swiftly for neutralize that force. As I can't talk for now today, the instruction that already be given down for our forces them, we don't get a meeting with our generals them for tell them and give them the okay, the leadership then give them the okay for take action against eternal threat and for neutralize any threat way it be against their life. Today I want declare for the Ambazonia people and say the first person way would the one go after you for ground zero na they call it na Clivos, na Agbo Clivos, where they use the name General Diamond, it call itself Diamond. Ma put up information there for day for inform the Ambazonian people then say we don't give a warrant of arrest for ye wherever it day me they arrest ye. Now information and this we will put them for outside make all una see information them. Now person where they stay for Nigeria, it used to come back and day around Lebialem area day with a few masha. Now a refugee card this where they can pretend for Ambazonia, go back, go stay for inside ground one, come back, disguise itself. It is stay for normal population for inside ground one. Come back and begin to attack our soldier them, they kidnap our people, they kill them. They be done driving for pinning, beating for pinning, driving for pinning. If be done cancel take a drive for Buea, then beat it for all the place where they go. Go harass Hausa people, then for them beat it drive them. They done driving like a thief. If they walk under Sokadef. But now it is shame for even carry that name of Sokadef because all we see what they do them for ground zero. All the true sack Sokadefian them we need to see them again for ground zero. Now the one then this way then they for the General Diamond. If be wanted, all our forces then get order for go against see any person where the harbor ye, any place wanna see, wanna call me, wanna give me the information, or any ADF person wanna give the information about the name na Agbo Oscar. Now a refugee card this we put them outside there. It be wanted. I go give more pictures them. I'll put more of the pictures them. Me gonna see how it is disguised so that if una see for ground one, una feel know who it be. Now picture this Agbo Clippers is under. He get an outstanding arrest warrant against he. So any man una fit see face fine. Any place una see, una call any ADF official or ADF force for give them a location. I will give more and more picture them of he so that una go fit see easily identify he and give for we. Now this una see picture fine. Now picture that now also Mexican man. Now man way they do Mexican. He call himself say be Diamond, General Diamond. He dey like time dan come. Now also he this EBB be a close friend. He be the work also closely with when I fit see picture, when I see the kind of big mommy the way they follow him. So when he enter for inside ground zero, he disguise himself, cover his head with this type of things. Them when I see when he come out live a good life for inside ground one, he want enter ground zero, he disguise himself. Now picture then this I will put an all me gonna see sometime now another disguise this when you know where Rasta. He go disguise like this. Cover a face so that he go fit hide the identity. The reason why he cover a face now because he live in normal life like a refugee for Nigeria. When they divide chop them for refugee, you two go stand up for day, collect chop them too like refugee. But he do in nocturnal activity them with the agent them for abroad where they don't take money for La Republic du Cameroon for can fight this revolution. Samuel Sakona a top handler. Now picture this when he enter ground zero, it disguise itself like this. So I share this information so that Ambazonia they feel easily identify if you get any information where go lead to the arrest of General Diamond, we name na Agbo Oscar. Una inform we will give the person we give us this information or we capture he dead or alive, we will be willing to pay the person over 300,000 La Republic du Cameroon currency or 300,000 naira. So anybody way there for inside ground one, any person way there for inside ground zero, if you give us information where feel lead for the arrest of Clivos Oscar, we will pay you 300,000 CFA or we will pay you 300,000 naira. I will give a little bit more pictures again so that make una fit identify. Now this na Meximan. I picture that na Meximan also. When I see sometimes the campus on camp they say they can sell or they she also for make money. Now I picture in that. I will share all possible picture then so that it will be easy for the public to identify. Now this when I see how they can make Odeshi. What now find Odeshi that way now yo. Hello Defense Chief, are they live online? So you talk all man they hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Chief. Are they live online so you talk all man they hear you?
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Go off there.
Okay. So ma put more of a picture for enable our people then for fear identify ye. That one already I ran share that picture. Now they back this for information, for a refugee card. He's a wanted person for being an immediate threat to the Ambazonia Defense Forces and our general at the Ground Zero. Iran declare intention for attack our chief, our overall commander for Ground Zero, General Efang. Iran even declares Iran go for India, for go take medicine for India, for come fight our general for Kili. So he be the top most wanted man for our forces then for Ground Zero. Then get order for move against C and arrest C. Now it is. So now see the various picture then for easily identify. We call on all Ambazonians them for help we. For the one that for Ground 1, if una fit give we information we fit lead for arrest, we will give una 300,000 naira. And for the one that for Ground 0, any information we fit lead to the arrest of General Diamond, we will give una 300,000 CFR. When I ran here a video, the way down come out threaten our generals them for ground, it be an immediate threat, not only because it threaten them, it then demonstrate get the capability for fit cause our soldier then harm. So in an action for self-defense for our soldier, therefore make sure say they neutralize or then stop that threat where it pose them. So now the approach how we go, they approach the things and now. Make una not be surprised if una hear say we don't launch any offensive attack for Ground Zero to be able to protect our soldiers so that they can do their job to protect us. And anybody where they work with these collaborators and enablers them, this impostor, the way they present themselves like official them for the IG, make una understand say na traitors and way they work with La Republic, they don't talk about their own mob, so they go pass. And would want inform una as they can present themselves using this poisonous ideology of a government. Say no government, nobody be created where it be a legitimate government for Amazonia. We get several organizations the way they project themselves as such. Make no man no can deceive una with this ideology. Say there is a government. There is nothing like a government. Dr. Carson Anyangwewe na the architect, he don't talk. And the reason why with the interim government they call their restoration council, say transitional restoration council. So we don't all come to the same mindset. And one of the things where it cause we forget these challenges. Now the difficulties for Seseko is supporter them. Where majority na patriot them where they already support this our revolution. Now true people the way they be willing to die for our revolution. But they then become a weak link because these people they define them as entertaining for their idea them. So every time for chat group that you see that they talk now they go they try to entertain them. And I say intelligence service that they work around the world, they try to look for crap for any political system. Now say American government they work, now say Russian government they work, now say Chinese government they work. They aspire that they spend millions for try to look for cracks, for exploit political differences, for people they then get different vision for their country and for exploit that cracks and then for build their own thing the way go actually destroy the whole struggle. I want to remind all my friends the way na strong Seseko is supporter them. Where they be cry when they be yesterday they don't keep big number. For tell una say we love una very much. And make una understand say una be the vanguard as well as we will be the vanguard for this our revolution. Despite our political differences, our different in approach and different in ideology. Make una not begin entertain all this enabler them because somehow it feel good and somehow it give una that political lifeline for be relevant. No. Seseko no need any man a voice or any government for be relevant. Seseko wait to Iran do for our country. It pass way to man to imagine them. And it go always be that big figure. It get a big role for play. Now we they stand for support Seseko for defense Seseko. Without we they for then chew that organization like cheesecake. So call them all this impostor they for then destroy una completely. But we stand for Seseko back. We stand for una back. Una need for stand for our back. We stand hand in hand for fight for our country. Me get independence and make una stop for entertain all these people them because they see una like a weak link and this name for IGO na they cling on to feel say na for Seseko is good and this title for president na a poisonous ideology way it prove very deadly for our revolution for the sake of our people, the sake of this the sacrifice we make them. I recall una make una stop this idea of a government, idea of a county, idea of a president. That is not what is going to keep Seseko strong. That is not what is going to make Seseko relevant. By his own right, he is relevant. He's a strong person. He's a selfless leader. He will always be a leader in our revolution. So make we all focus and put Ambazonia first. The Ambazonia Defense Forces get the best structure. We'll get the best policy for fight against kidnapping for ransom. When we see how we can attack the main kidnapper where La Republic be the supportive for upstation, they will neutralize you with 3 of you member them. When I see what to run do for pinning, for try for help for fight kidnapping for ransom because now the greatest trade where La Republic that make for our struggle. The one way it happen for Chobo, for inside Bamenda, the way they always try for set up the Alabo can calm them. They always use them for dinner. Some person, some commander they call in a commander trouble. Now they always be responsible for most of those kidnapping them, and not be person with an ADF member. But many of our time was so that they no fit take action against it because somehow they need their activity them as defense forces them. They didn't others accode them. They kidnap people, then they take money, but we not really want to move them for strategic reason them. Because we never make a me be comfortable for we for move them. If we be done make sure say these Sako people them they neutralize the effect for this struggle, we go be able to fight kidnapping for ransom effectively. Plenty family then for Bamenda way they don't call me, we don't help them forget their property and forget their people the way these boys they don't kidnap and for they use the name for our revolution. Our soldier then be dedicated for the mission for our liberation struggle. We need more of una for partner with us. More of una for ground zero for fall in line with our roadmap for independence. Now the only thing we'll get and now if we liberate we need to collaborate for make sure we liberate our country. So may God bless una and keep una strong. We will continue for the update una and for account for una because we represent una interests. The best and unfiltered representation of our independence being for we the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Now why that way they do everything for destroy we. When I know say even in terms of defense, when we fight as scattered groups, individual groups, they don't even can talk straight for us front say they don't want to get responsibility over our activity then because say now say the one may be because if we project ourselves like a force, we be coordinated across the entire country. You get a single command like we will get them for ground zero. It go fit easily get with recognition. So they don't want to take that posture. Now why that they always bring this county by county for keep on divided. They even deny for appoint some person who go be over on like a single command. So when I understand say it be easy for we for form a government, even for ground zero. If we decide today and make General Efang the president of Ambazonia, he have a territory he can govern, he can appoint ministers, set up courts. We can do it better than the IG. We can do it better than the IG. We have good institutions, we have lawyers, but we are not interested in politics. Our sole interest is the liberation of our homeland. Now, why that way our leader, Dr. Choayaba, he don't talk countable times. Say he will even be willing to put Seseko as the interim or transition president, me transit the country, what for 4 years or how many years for hella we move build the structure them for a government. But if anybody the camp can use that word government for na a clown and the person just be intellectually so immature way that they make us look a laughing stock. Sometimes they do them on purpose. So God bless una. Make our revolution be short. May our independence be forevermore. We will also send this presentation also for our radio station. So now check out our radio station. And at one call, I say me gonna donate. It not just be enough for listen for me. For buy which where they talk. Many of when they call me, they tell you how to support me, baby. When I must make that difference for make that donation. Where you go a long way for finance the thing the whole the preacher. For sustain the fight that all is to do them. For Bamenda, only this few period where I for Bamenda, I know how many bullets the way would I use them. How much one bullet it costs. So una deep una pocket, una hand deep una pocket for make sure some will give our boys them the weapons the way they need them for defend our country and for liberate our country. In particularly as we go for the takeover. All those forces that were ground zero where they not getting active people them where they ready fight for our country. They are already the approach we almost all side and a big burden. So we need for deep for make sure so if we meet up with the responsibility we on Arangi for liberate our country. God bless you now. Bye bye.